It's in that gift and challenge binary that this work takes its place. Inshallah ta'ala, nafs work. How we begin to bring consciousness to ourselves, to heal our wounds, and to take us out of those automatic patterns of the nafs al-ammarah bisu state. But these are things that are really important for us to begin to talk about as a community, offer as resources, and inshallah develop ourselves and our families with, increased consciousness. Families that are built on both waking up and growing up components, that are following the sunnah and practicing Islam to wake up, but also to grow up. Because we don't want to be the 60-year-old person who's going to the mosque, who has a practice, who, like a spiritual practice, and even has nur, but is a tyrant to their own children, who is like insufferable to the people around them. There's something totally incongruent about that. And there's something of a lack of integrity in that. You know what I mean? We don't want to be that. We want to be the people that, subhanAllah, get nur, and then we're able to translate that nur and transmute that nur, alchemize ourselves through that nur, and then expand and contain ultimately more of it, and then be able to translate more of that nur practically on the ground in our relationships. And then because of that integrity, you're expanding even further, and then you can take in more light. And you think that a righteous old man or old woman who is doing their practices has nur. What about the person who's also growing up? It's a whole different level of nur, inshallah ta'ala. And may that be also a proof for them on Yawm al-Qiyamah, on the Day of Judgment, when they meet their Lord and they haven't oppressed anyone, because they're aware of everyone around them constantly and the rights of people, and they don't assume that maybe I'm not owed anything, and that's not a spiritual bypass and shame. That's just a reality of the heart that's awakened and in service and prophetic and kingly and queenly, that there is a type of freedom from the need to say, me. What about me? What about my rights? If you're free, and this is a very high state, and may Allah give us tawfiq for this. May Allah give us grace, enabling grace, and ease in this affair, and not test us, and not overwhelm us, and not leave us stranded, but guide us, inshallah ta'ala, and give us the tools, and give us the means by which we can attain these things. But subhanallah, we don't want to do any type of work that doesn't serve us on Yawm al-Qiyamah. On Yawm al-Qiyamah is the Day of Judgment for those of there's no point in this work, wallahi. And I ask that if Allah and all of you can bear witness, if this work leads me and other people to have a more negative end on Yawm al-Qiyamah, may just shut it down, ya Allah. It's not worth it. That's not what this is about. This is about, I want both. Allahumma atina fi dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhab an-nar. That's what this work is about. It's about healing, becoming more real, becoming more beautiful, becoming healed people that don't react, that can engage, that can mediate, that can step in, that can serve, but are not making it about themselves. Actually they prefer not to be brought forward at all. And may that be, inshallah ta'ala, a reality for all of us and a fruit of this work for all, inshallah ta'ala.